Claire, a young professional in her late 20s, moves into a peaceful suburban neighborhood to escape the chaos of the city. The first few days feel like paradise. Children play in the streets, elderly couples tend their gardens, and neighbors greet her warmly. She finally feels safe. But that sense of safety shatters the night the house next door becomes occupied. A moving truck pulls up, but instead of furniture, Claire notices the new tenant, a tall, sickly thin man in his late 40s, unloading nothing but black garbage bags and large wooden crates. No greetings, no small talk. He moves with jerky, stiff motions. That night, Claire lies awake, disturbed by strange noises, dragging sounds, as though heavy furniture, or bodies, were being pulled across the floor. Then, a loud thud. The sound repeats every night. Within days, Claire notices the man staring from his window at odd hours. He never turns on lights. His blinds stay half open, just enough for his pale face to peek through. When she takes out her trash, she feels eyes on her. One evening, she swears she sees a camera lens glinting in his upstairs window, pointed at her. Neighbors dismiss her unease. "Oh, he's probably just a private man. Don't worry." But Claire can't shake the feeling she's being watched. Determined to be brave, Claire bakes a pie and knocks on his door. The door creaks open, unlocked. Inside, the air is damp and metallic, like rust, or blood. The living room is empty, except for walls covered in pinned photographs. At first, she thinks they're old newspaper clippings. But as she steps closer, her stomach turns. Hundreds of candid photographs of her neighbors cover the walls. Families laughing in their backyards. Couples in their bedrooms. Children walking home from school. And then, Claire freezes. The most recent photos are of her, sleeping in her bed, cooking dinner, and reading by the window. The next morning, one of Claire's neighbors, Mrs. Miller, fails to answer her door. By evening, the neighborhood buzzes with gossip. No one knows where she's gone. Claire suspects the new neighbor, but when she tries to warn others, they dismiss her as paranoid. People don't just vanish, they say. But the following week, another person disappears. Late one night, Claire hears muffled crying through the wall. Desperate and terrified, she sneaks outside to peek into his basement window. What she sees freezes her blood. The basement is filled with cages. Inside, shadowed figures huddle, her missing neighbors. The pale man kneels on the floor, arranging photographs like trophies. Then, with a trembling hand, he picks up a camera and whispers, "Smile for me." The flash illuminates the basement, revealing faces, pale, hollow-eyed captives, staring straight at her. Panicking, Claire runs back to her house. But the man already knows she saw. That night, her lights flicker. Her phone dies. And outside, she hears footsteps circling her house. Through the window, the flash of a camera blinds her. The pale man is taking pictures of her from the dark. Claire tries to escape. She grabs her keys and flees to her car, but when she opens the garage, he's already there. Camera in hand. The last thing she sees is the blinding flash. Days later, the neighborhood whispers about another disappearance. Claire's house is empty, her belongings still inside. And at the pale man's window, a new photograph is pinned to the wall, Claire's smiling face, frozen in the moment of terror. The end.